Hello, everybody. Today, June 13th, 2024, there was a fire on Dictionary Hill. I'm not sure if it was a brush fire or a house on fire, but it was really scary. And thank God the men and women in uniform, our fire department firefighters, went there and they actually surrounded the area and took it under control. It took quite some time, it took hours, but everything is okay now. And I took some footage which I'll share with you so you can see what's going on around your neighborhood. So I originally flew my drone to see the sunset. That was my initial intention. And then I realized that there's a lot of smoke in the air blocking the sunset. Once I saw that, the plan changed and I said, well, let me go check out what's going on. Since we are also in this neighborhood, fires could be, really dangerous. They could spread in seconds or minutes. So I came here and noticed that there are a whole bunch of firefighters and first responders. There, I can see the lights and the flashes that they are already in there taking care of the fire. And also, once the color of the smoke turns white, that indicates that the fire has been put out, and this is the residue smoke. Now, this is not always the case, but this is what usually the case is. Not always. Sometimes even a white smoke could have hidden fire that will, blast and come and burn everything. So this is very dangerous job. We have to be really thankful to our firefighters that they are bravely going there and risking their lives so that we could live safely. And that's just really, really dangerous. Because if the direction of the wind changes, as you can see, the wind is not blowing too much right now. You could see the smoke is like kind of standstill in the air. But if this would have been a windy day, this fire could have gone to next houses and whatnot. As you can see, there's so many fire trucks. Oh my God, there are like 4 or 5 dozens of them. And look at that long crane type of a thing throwing water from a high elevation. That is really high pressure air at such a high elevation. This is really amazing, because this is Dictionary Hill, so it's quite high. And when you have such a high elevation, yet such powerful water pressure, that's something, There are tons of vehicles, first responders. I hope everyone is fine. I hope people were able to get out on time, so no one is injured or hurt. The lake that you see there on the front, that is the Sweetwater Reservoir. So this whole area is Spring Valley. So this is basically Dictionary Hill, and the houses down below are the houses that are closer to Hamasha Boulevard, basically on the northwest side of Hamasha Boulevard. That's where these homes are. And look at that brave firefighter. On the left side, if you pay attention, there's a brave firefighter on the foot walking on the back side of that burning house, and he is risking his life. There's more than one. There's like, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are on the backside of the house on foot trying to fight the fire. And if the fire goes to the brush on the side of the hill, that will be really dangerous, because that could, that could transfer to the adjacent homes and whatnot. And look at the very bottom. There's another fire truck with the lights on at the cul-de-sac. They're like securing that area to make sure no one comes to that area in case the fire gets out of control, so no one gets hurt or anything. And I'm pretty sure that some of these homes must have been evacuated for safety. And this it's such a waste. It's such a shame because this area is so beautiful. They have the most amazing lake view, and to see these homes burn like that, it's such a shame. And now I can see the individual on the left. Actually, it's not individual; it's multiple firefighters on the hillside. They're using a smaller hose to, pump water from this side. And I can see the fire is still alive on the left side of that roof there. They're still burning. But yeah, this is really a huge tragedy. I hope everyone's fine. And by the way, folks, you have to make sure that you cut the brush around your house. Make sure long, grass or dry weed, branches of trees that are dry. Nothing is close to the structure of your house, because that's how the fire transfers. A brush fire could turn into a huge house fire if the brush is too close to the house. There should be like a buffer zone, like 10-20 feet as much as possible, separating the house from the brush around it. Sometimes when the winds are very strong, obviously we are in Southern California, so strong winds mean that it doesn't matter how much you cut around the house, cut the brush around the house. A burning debris could be traveling with wind, and it could still, destroy a house or make a house catch fire. That's something that I noticed in Cedar Fire. Cedar Fire a few years back crossed the Interstate 15 when it has like 5 lanes on each side. So if it can cross 10 lanes of freeway, just leaving a small buffer zone is not going to help much. But it's better than nothing. It's good to have some kind of a buffer zone around your house, especially if your house is on the hill. This is a very beautiful neighborhood, as you can see. It's such a beautiful lake view, and it's a shame that this has happened. And but we are very fortunate and very lucky that we have all these first responders, and we need to be very thankful, and we need to pray to make sure that nobody in that house that has burned is hurt or injured, because fire injury or burning is not something you can underestimate. That could be really, really painful. And if you look around, to give you a perspective where this fire has happened. If you look around to the surrounding areas, this is Dictionary Hill, so this will be basically east, south of La Mesa. So that mountain right there, that's Mount Helix, the very, very far one. And the other mountain to the left, that is Mission Trails Mountain. These two hills are Dictionary Hill. And obviously the sunset that you see there is Pacific Ocean. And and the lake is on the left side of the video. That's the Interstate 125. You see those cars moving, and I don't know if you can see, but from a very, very far distance you can even see the Coronado Bridge. and that's Interstate 54 there that you see, the course, and that's the Sweetwater Lake again, the far distance, and houses on the other side of the lake, I believe they are Bonita, and this is Mount San Miguel with all the antennas on the top of it, and that's Lakeview at Highlands Ranch Community. And far, far away is Steel Canyon High School, and those homes, that very far homes, are KB Homes, the new developments, and this again, of course, is Dictionary Hill. Now, the smoke has kind of turned even more whitish color, which means they have the fire under control. But thank God that there isn't strong winds, because if we had strong winds, that would make the matters worse, and it would make it really dangerous. Now, I'm not sure if they're using dry ice or using water to pump, because I see some kind of a white material leaking on the side of the slope of the hill, and that could be water or it could be dry ice. I don't know what it is, but the water pressure, whatever it is, if it's dry ice or water, this is some serious water pressure right there, that's for sure. Now you could see there's a couple of fire trucks blocking the traffic to make sure no one comes to this road. Quite a few fire trucks and whatnot. And yeah, look, even on the at the cross streets, on top of the cross street, you can see there's a whole bunch of fire trucks. And this whole area is, smoky. The air is all smoky. Anyways, I hope everyone is okay and no one is injured or anything. If you have any information, please comment, let us know, so we know everyone's fine. And yeah, it's a tragedy. I mean, we have a beautiful valley, but it's such a tragedy. All right. I hope you enjoy the footage, and make sure, if you have any information about this fire, comment under the video so we can know what's going on, and to make sure everyone is safe and everyone is okay. All right, thank you.